Welcome back. Today we're going to discuss rope stress joint design, the bolted connection. Problem number 1. Here this is the problem statement. Design joint B, this joint B of a rope stress as shown in figure. The members are connected with 16 mm diameter bolts of grade 4.6 to the gusset plate 12 mm thick. So here this is the joint configuration they given. So this is joint B. So towards A, along this line member 180 kN force is acting, along this 225 BC, along BA 75, BD 110 kN. Here they have used double angle section, 2 leg 70 into 70 into 10 mm, here 80 into 80 into 10, 60 into 60 into 10. In this is single angle, these two are double angles. Here again single angle 75 70 into 75 into 8. So this is 70 mm, all the units are in millimeter here. So now we know what is rope stress. So this is the example for rope stress. If you take here, we are designing this portion. Assume that you are designing this portion, this is double angle, on the top we are used, at the bottom also, here this we call it as angles. We are designing this, that is number of volts required to transfer the load from joint B towards another member. This is the problem. To transfer 180 kN, the angle to a double angle is provided, how many volts we need to provide? So like that we need to calculate for all the members the number of volts, pitch and resistance. Here all are factored loads. Here the gusset plate is what? So if you see the gusset plate, this plate is called as gusset plate. This is gusset plate, this one view, this other view. So on the gusset plate all the members will come and rest. This actually double angle section, single bolted, connected back to back. So we need to connect two angles on gusset plate, one on each side. If a single angle, only one angle will be there. Here if you consider this as single bolted double angle section connected to gusset plate. Here in our problem gusset plate is 12 mm thick, angles of different angle section as given. So now for the angle we correct this as one leg, this is leg and thickness. So while representing here, they are represented in such a way that one leg is 70 mm, other leg is 70 mm length, thickness is 10 mm. Here thickness is 10 mm, here thickness of this 6 mm, one leg is 60, 70, 75, thickness is 8 mm. Last number indicates thickness of the angle, other two number indicates legs of the angle, that is leg length of the angle. There will be two legs for the angle. Now to design this we should know what? The bolt value first. We know how to calculate the bolt value. So here the given data here is 16 mm dia bolt we have to use diameter of the bolt 16 plus 2 18 millimeter, FU of bolt 400 Newton per millimeter square, FU of plate 40 Newton per millimeter square. Since I not given, I am assumed that. So gamma MB we should take 1.25 per table number 5. Gusset plate thickness, this is a common plate where all the angles will go and rest. So we are not going to connect any member one above the other, that is angle one above the other. The angles will go to rest on the gusset plate like this. We need to place on the gusset plate, not one above the other. So this is also example for what? Gusset plate. Here the angle will go to rest on gusset plate. This plate we call it as gusset plate. This also is rests on gusset plate. So here the gusset plate thickness in our case is what? 12 millimeter. We are not going to place one angle above the other. We should give the gap and we should connect the angle to gusset plate, not one angle to other angle. We should know this thing. Now if you calculate the bolt value, we should calculate shear strength, we know, and we should calculate what? Bearing strength. If we come to shear strength, so now the bolts are in shingle shear. Assume thread fault in shear pin. If you consider a single angle section where one plate will be there, one angle will be there will be two elements, so there will be single shear. Here in these two cases there will be single shear. Here there will be double angle gusset plate. That means three steel elements were there like this. Three elements, 1, 2, 3 elements. In case of double angle, the bolt will break into 3 pieces. Therefore, there will be 2 shear plane. Here in case of single angle, this angle will not be there, only one gusset plate angle. The board will break into two pieces since there are two elements, one shear plane. So therefore here I am assume what for single shear we should calculate separately, and also for double shear we should calculate separately. I have assumed thread falls in shear plane, N equal to 1, N is equal to 0. If you calculate, you are going to get 28.97 kilonewton. This is what for single shear. When the bolts are in double shear, if you for double angle section, VDSV becomes twice of this, that is 2 into 28.97 kilonewton, that comes out to be 57.94 kilonewton. This is the shear strength of a single board in double shear for double angle section. This is strength of a shear capacity of the board for single angle section connected to gusset plate for single shear. Now if you go for bearing strength, this is the formula. So here I assumed E as 1.7 times of D naught as per code. 1.7 into D naught, it is going to get 30.6. I assumed as 35 millimeter. P minimum 2.5 into D, I assumed as 40 millimeter here. If you calculate the Kp value out of this, whichever is least, that is the Kp value 0.49. Now the question is here which T we need to substitute. If it is single angle section, that is for single shear, least plate thickness we should consider, that is the angle thickness, gusset plate thickness. Here the gusset plate thickness is 12 millimeter, angle thickness are varies here. If you look into this problem, here angle thickness for this element 8 mm, angle thickness for this 6 mm, angle thickness for this is 10 on one side, 10 on another side. Here 10 on one side, 10 on another side. Therefore we should take carefully the T value. Here strength of 6 mm board in bearing we calculate. If T is 6 mm for single angle 6 mm, VDP becomes 6, least plate thickness. Why? Since the gusset plate is 12 mm, the angle section thickness is 6 mm, therefore we should take what? 6 will go to get 38.57 kilonewton. Here if it is T is 8 mm for another single angle, VDPP becomes 51.43, where we should use what? 8 mm thickness. Since gusset plate is 12 mm, we should use least value. If thickness is 12 mm, that is for gusset plate is 12 mm, if we consider double angle section, the thickness becomes what? 10 plus 10, that will become 20. This is 12. Therefore we should use what? 12 mm thick plate, 12 mm size in our case. Therefore this becomes what? 2.5 kb D16 12. Sum of angle section, thickness of angle section, like sum of cover plates we have taken in the butt joint, we should take here sum of cover plate, the angle thickness or gusset plate, whichever is least, that will become. Therefore here we have taken what? Gusset plate thickness, that becomes what? 12 millimeter. So therefore we are getting here 77.14 kilonewton. Now so this is what the bearing strength for different angle sections or different members. For here this is what shear strength for boards. Now if you design for member AB, factored force given is 180 kilonewton in the problem. This is the factored force they are given 180 kilonewton along this member BA or AB. Now we are designing that to bear 180 kilonewton, how much bolts are required. Now we know how to calculate the number of bolts. Number of bolts required formula is factored out by bolt value. Where what is bolt value? Bolt value is the least value of the bolt strength in shear and bearing. First we need to check whether our selected member is subject to single shear or double shear. AB member is consisting of two ISA double angle section that is fall under double shear case. Therefore for double shear case we should take carefully the strength, and we should compare this strength with the shear strength, and out of whichever is least we should consider. Now the member is composed of double angle section and is connected to on opposite side of gusset plate 12 mm thick. The bolts will be double shear and will bear against 12 mm thick shear plate, that is 12 mm and 20 I have discussed already. Now strength of the bolt will be least of this value. For double angle section 12 mm, thickness of gusset plate 77.4, I should compare with what? The bearing strength 57.94 for double sheet. So out of which 57 is least value, therefore the bolt value becomes 57.94. But now we can calculate number of bolts required factored force by 57.94, that will become 3.14, say 4 numbers. Likewise, we should calculate for member BC. Here the member is double angle section, it will become subject to double shear. In the same case, the bolt value becomes 57.94. Now number of bolts required is 3.88, 4 numbers. Now for member BD is a single angle section, that will be this is subject to single shear. So for single shear we know the value 28.97, that will become a bolt value. For single value of thickness 6 mm, angle section, 38 is the bearing strength, 28 is the shear strength, out of which 28 is the least value, therefore we should take what? 28.97 kilonewton. Calculate the number of bolts required, that comes out to be 3 numbers. Now for member BE, this is a single section. For 8 mm thickness, bearing strength is, shear strength is 28.97, bearing strength here is what? 38.57, sorry, 51.43, therefore least value is 28.97, that it will become bolt value. Therefore we can calculate number of bolts required, 110 by 28.97, 3.79, say 4 numbers. Here we need to round it off to nearest whole number. Now if you write the connections detailing part here we should write what? Gusset plate, then we should write the angles like this. Like this we should write it. This is one leg, this is other leg, this is one leg, this is other leg of the angle, this is leg, this is another leg. One leg is connected to gusset plate, other leg is free. Here also same thing I have written. So this is one leg thickness, this other leg. One leg is free, one leg is connected to gusset plate of thickness 12 mm using 4 number of bolts. For BA section and also for BC 4 numbers, we got 16 mm dia 4.6 grade. For other member 110 kN member, we got 3 numbers. This is one leg is connected to gusset plate. This is one leg. For BE member we are connected using 4 numbers. This is free leg. This is what? Design of a rope structure. Here we should look into what the bolt value we should calculate carefully first. If we calculate the bolt value, automatically we can calculate number of bolts required and pitch and edge distance. Thank you.